Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Daily Scope. Imagine stepping outside your home in the US and seeing glowing green waves ripple across the sky, like something out of a sci-fi film. But this isn't a fantasy. It's happening again, and this time, it's even bigger. For the second time in a single week, the Northern Lights, normally reserved for the Arctic Circle, are returning to the American sky, and NASA just confirmed it. June 15th. That's the date when the impossible becomes reality. A rare solar storm is hitting Earth again, triggering breathtaking auroras across northern U.S. states, places where these lights were once thought impossible to witness. But here's what they didn't tell you. These beautiful lights are also a warning, a signal from the sun that something deeper is unfolding, something far more dangerous. Is Earth becoming more vulnerable to solar storms? Could our power grids, satellites, and navigation systems be at risk? Why is this happening now? And, most importantly, is this just the beginning? The truth may change how we see the sun forever. On June 8th, millions of Americans witnessed a rare natural phenomenon, vibrant auroras dancing across skies from Montana to New York. Social media exploded with photos and videos of purple, green, and red curtains lighting up the night. For many, it was a once-in-a-lifetime event, but barely a week later, it's happening again. NASA and NOAA have officially issued a G2-level geomagnetic storm watch for June 15th, and this is going to be just some scientific forecast. It is a major event triggered by a fast-moving stream of solar wind blasting out of a coronal hole on the sun. To understand why this is shocking, we need to step back. Auroras, those stunning lights, are caused by charged particles from the sun slamming into Earth's magnetic field. Normally, they're confined to regions near the North and South poles. But during solar storms, those particles hit harder, faster, and deeper, causing auroras to stretch far south into places like Michigan, Pennsylvania, even Colorado. And here's the kicker. The sun is only just beginning to ramp up its activity. We are entering solar maximum, the peak of the sun's 11-year activity cycle. During this phase, solar flares, sunspots, and coronal mass ejections, CMEs, become far more common and intense. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory has captured multiple CME eruptions in the past week alone. Each one ejects billions of tons of plasma into space at millions of kilometers per hour. If one of these CME clouds is Earth-directed, it can cause severe geomagnetic storms, and that's exactly what we're seeing unfold. The June 15th Aurora event is not just another beautiful night in the sky. It's part of a growing pattern. Earlier this year, in May, we experienced the strongest geomagnetic storm in over 2 decades. That storm caused radio blackouts, disrupted GPS systems, and even forced airlines to reroute flights. Some Starlink satellites lost orientation, and farmers relying on GPS for precision planting, their systems went dark. That was a G4-level storm. June 15th is forecasted to be G2. Less intense, but still powerful enough to affect satellites, communication networks, and electric grids in high-latitude regions. What's truly concerning isn't this one storm. It's the trend. Experts at NOAA and NASA now warn that as we approach the 2025 peak of Solar Cycle 25, we should expect more of these events. More frequent, more intense, more unpredictable, which raises the question, are we ready? Right now, our entire civilization depends on satellites and digital infrastructure. From navigation to banking, weather forecasting to military defense, everything is linked to space. And yet, a single massive solar storm could knock it all offline. Consider the Carrington event of 1859, the largest solar storm ever recorded. It fried telegraph systems across the globe. If something of that scale hit us today, experts estimate the damage could exceed $2 trillion in just the first year. And the terrifying part? A storm that strong nearly hit us in 2012. NASA ES Stereo A spacecraft recorded a CME that barely missed Earth ES orbit. Scientists later confirmed that if it had hit, it would have caused global infrastructure collapse. So, when we say auroras are beautiful, yes, they are, but they're also warnings. NASA has launched several missions to study solar activity and space weather. The Parker Solar Probe is diving closer to the Sun than any spacecraft in history. And the new Punch mission is helping scientists track solar wind in real time, allowing for better forecasts and early warnings. But even with these tools, our planet is still vulnerable. The storm hitting Earth on June 15th may light up the sky, but it also exposes how fragile our modern world truly is. And there's more. Increased solar activity also raises questions about the Sun's internal behavior. Why is solar cycle 25 more active than scientists predicted? Could the Sun be entering a super cycle? Are we underestimating the potential scale of future solar flares? Some scientists speculate that our understanding of the Sun is still in its infancy. Despite decades of study, we're just beginning to uncover how solar dynamics influence everything, from climate to magnetic fields and even atmospheric chemistry. One thing is clear. As our dependency on space-based technology grows, so does the importance of understanding and defending against solar storms. So what can you do? If you live in northern U.S. states, like North Dakota, Minnesota, or upstate New York, look up on the night of June 14th into early June 15th. You might just catch the aurora with the naked eye. Use a dark, open area away from city lights. Even a smartphone with night mode can capture it. But remember, this isn't just a show. It's a sign, a message from the Sun, a message we can no longer afford to ignore. The return of the aurora over the United States is more than just a beautiful spectacle. It's a cosmic signal, one that reveals the invisible forces constantly bombarding our planet. As June 15th approaches, Americans may once again find themselves standing beneath glowing skies, marveling at a rare wonder few ever see. But behind the beauty lies a deeper truth. The Sun is waking up, and with it comes a rising tide of space weather threats, storms that can cripple technology, disrupt our lives, and send us scrambling for answers. Are we truly prepared for what's coming? Or are these recent auroras just the quiet beginning of a much louder warning? The next solar flare could be stronger, closer, unpredictable. And when it comes, it might not just light up the sky, it could change everything. Stay alert, stay curious, and keep watching the stars. If you found this story eye-opening, subscribe to The Daily Scope for more breaking space news, because the next cosmic surprise might already be on its way.